Oh, are we still here?
Apparently.
Oh, you didn't know? Welcome back to another episode of the LTS Wrestling Podcast. It's me. It's that NICC. And we got everybody here today, man. It's been way too long, boys. What's going on, fellas?
Let's get it.
We've had
Good.
technical difficulties, man.
A little bit.
Technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure our viewers think we probably got canceled by then, being off this long. But hey, we're back, and thank you everybody again. Like it's been a minute. Obviously, we've been trying to work through life is life, and as we always say, thank you again for all your support. And good Lord, it is great to see everybody. The panel's here. Let's go. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. But first and foremost, our subscribers, followers, please continue to support us. Like, subscribe, hit the ring button on our YouTube page, and continue to support us. We really appreciate it. And guys, we got WWE Crown Jewel coming up this weekend. It is going to be in Perth, Australia. I believe this is the first Crown Jewel happening outside of Saudi Arabia. And we got a pretty good card here, I would say, and I will kind of allude to some of the matches here shortly. But we're going to go ahead and give our predictions for this weekend's show. So let's kick it off here. We got 5 matches to go off of. So first thing first, we got Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed in Australian street fight. I think this match just got announced this past Raw. So what's happening here? Who's coming out on top?
Man, this is easy, man. This is easy. Roman Reigns.
How easy?
Well, if they do it correctly, they will have some sort of storytelling where Jey Uso gets involved and Jimmy messes it up and stuff. And still, the tribal chief wins. Because, he owns all the Samoans, like he said, man. And apparently, Big Bronson Reed is Samoan. I thought it was from New Zealand, but he's a Samoan from New Zealand. So, yeah, he's owned by the tribal chief. You
is he from Australia?
No, he's from New Zealand.
Oh, I thought he was Australia.
Okay, well, fact check, ChatGPT
I don't want to say
or whatever.
The same thing because that might just offend people. But they are neighbors. Let's know that, we know that piece, right?
We're about 2 minutes in and we're offending people already.
Hey, man. But yeah, so the tribal thief, that kind of passed already. That's that concept done. Roman Reigns wins, but there's a build to Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. There's something going to happen there. They might run it back. Who knows? But Roman Reigns.
I agree too.
Jay has spoken.
Yeah, I agree with Soul Man. It got to be because he owns them, man. 1-on-1, any type of fight. Roman.
Is it going to be 1-on-1 though? It is a street fight. Let's keep that in mind.
That's where they're gonna tie everybody in. You could bring your Bron buddy, but then Jay and Jimmy is gonna tie in. It's just like Soul Man says, it's got to because of the street fight rule. So, but either way, it's gonna tell main event is ready to get back on top too. Main event Jay, he's coming through.
You know the thing with these street fights, and they always give it a fancy name, like Puerto Rican street fight, Nigerian drum fight, Australian street fight, New York street fight. They just put whatever country or whatever.
Just street fights.
Whatever.
It's just death match.
Yeah. Well, no, what was the one that Punjabi death match?
The Punjabi cage.
Wasn't that a crazy
whatever
cage?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with bamboo sticks or something.
Yeah, they just put whatever gimmick. They put whatever gimmick the wrestler has, and they just put street fight in the end of it because it sounds so much cooler, right? Like it can be a street fight, but it sounds better. Australian street fight. It just can't be no street fight. It just has to be Australian street fight. There you go.
Especially in Australia.
We're gonna see some boomerangs and what are those big giant horns that they have in the Ricola commercials? What are that things called?
Oh man, I know it too.
I think that's Swedish, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no. They
Swedish.
got
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm
no.
just like messing up with my
They
whole
have
country.
this one. The Australians have this one
But
horn,
they do
bro.
have one. Yeah, they
No,
do
yeah,
have one, right?
They do have one. They do
Yeah.
have one.
They're gonna like, oh man, I think Bronson Reed is gonna like stuff some Vegemite down Roman's throat. Like
It's a
dog food.
didgeridoo. It's a
Lord.
didgeridoo.
Is that what it's called?
It's a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. Yeah, that's right. Didgeridoo. Right.
I had to Google that really
Yeah.
fast, man. Because dude, I knew what it was.
I think Bluey's
Yeah.
gonna like interfere here at some point. Well,
I
it's
think-
Australia. We
Yep,
gotta keep it Australian, right?
I think Roman's gonna come out on this one as well. I can't see them forwarding the whole bloodline story with Roman not winning this one. They got to keep him looking strong, especially if he's gonna be like they're gonna go through this whole Jay taking advice from Roman now, trying to be main
His
event
wife, man.
Jey Uso. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
yeah, like trying to elevate him. They
Yeah.
can't. I don't think they can. I don't think they can give Roman the L on this one. I think that Braun is definitely gonna interfere with Braun Breaker, and then the Usos are definitely gonna get involved. I think like was it you, Jay, that said that Jimmy's probably gonna do something that there's probably gonna be some kind of infighting for sure. But I think Roman gets the dub on this one.
Oh
makes
man.
sense.
So we got 3 people for Roman. Right?
Ooh, you're gonna
That's the
go.
consensus?
Yeah, you're gonna
Right?
go against it.
Of course I am.
Insider.
Of course he is.
Of course I
Of
am.
course
Take
he
the
is.
L. Take the L, bro.
Roman's gonna take the L. Anyone's gonna take the L, Roman's gonna take the L. And this is how I
No.
see it. This is how I see it. I only look at Roman taking L's against people like Bronson Reed if it's not a clean L. And I think clearly when you have an Australian street fight, there's a high possibility because we still got to think about the visionary being involved here. Like we mentioned, the Bronze, they seem to kind of go with each other. They're at, hip to hip at this point, right? You don't see one without the other. You still got Paul Heyman. And of course, we do see like a little bit of the Jimmy and Jay, involvement possibly happening here. And I think a lot of us have been, watching the past few weeks with like the whole Jay Uso, like how his evolution is kind of becoming the baby Roman, right? And I think to kind of phrase it, how Punk called him out on Monday, right? He called him baby Roman, and I think he's clearly alluding to the fact that he's seeing himself as a tribal chief, so to speak. Like he's gonna eventually be the one to take over here, but we know the path that Roman Reigns took to become the tribal chief. He aligned himself with someone like Paul Heyman, for that matter, and he had to go heel. And I think that's kind of what's lined up here. And I think it's a fresh way of Jay revitalizing his character. But at the same time, I think that when the Usos get involved, I do see something happening where either Jimmy or Jay happens to make a mistake on their part, costing Roman the match here. That's how I look at it. I just think at this part of the their story, so to speak, Reigns been racking up wins against Bronson Reed left and right. So it doesn't seem like this here would be another win for me against Bronson. And I think it's gonna be a not so clean win, obviously, with Bronson Reed taking the win. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a good take. That's a really good take.
Man, I don't want Bronson to win because every time he wins against Roman, dude, he does him dirty. Dog. He's gonna do him dirty then. If Bronson's gonna win, he's gonna do him dirty. 20 tsunamis. 20 tsunamis is already.
but we haven't
coming
seen
for
that.
Roman, dude.
You started
We've
to
seen the
sound
20
like me, bro.
tsunamis.
That's what I'm
We've seen
saying.
the 20 tsunamis already.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
Cuzzo,
He's gonna
It's not,
dirt.
you don't have to worry about it. It's not gonna
going to.
happen.
Not going
gonna
to.
happen.
He's not going to because
Roman-
he's just gonna take the L.
And he's gonna take
Roman
the
There's
shoot.
no reason for him to
Again.
do 20.
No,
He's
no,
gonna
Roman
take-
Reigns is gonna win
He ain't
right up.
walking in with I'm telling you, he ain't walking in with none of his heat anymore. He's walking in with the outlet Jays and all the hand-me-down sneakers.
Yeah.
Bronson ain't trying to steal none of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gimmick
Especially-
done.
Exactly.
But he was wearing the shirt on Raw. I saw.
Yeah, he was. Like, what are you gonna steal now, though? What are you gonna steal now?
Yeah.
He's just trying to sell merch now. Buy my
Mhm.
shirt. Just buy the shirt, like NWO.
Nah. But yeah, that's so what? We got 3 Roman, 1
Wow.
for Bronson. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, one
All right.
guy gonna lose.
Well, it could be 3 taking an L. How's about that?
No.
It's never happened before, but we'll see this Saturday. By the way, it's going to be at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I know for Nick it's 2 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So
You guys are killing me, bro. WWE, I know you watching. What you doing, bro? What are you guys doing?
You're technically
man. You guys are
You're
killing
technically
me.
the closest to Australia, though, bro.
I know. Which is weird,
That's
right?
true.
They're like 20 hours ahead of us.
That's so true. Yeah. Not only are they taking our money, but they're taking away our sleep too.
Yeah, man.
They just taking everything from us. WWE, you tribal thieving. Quit that shit.
Hey, but you going to WrestleMania. This guy's still going to WrestleMania right here.
You know,
Jojo right here. He couldn't resist. He going
I couldn't resist
WrestleMania.
because I don't know if it's ever gonna be in the States moving forward. I feel like it's always gonna be at Saudi at this point.
It's gonna be.
I might as well take advantage of it as much as I can.
It's gonna be at the
yeah.
Kingdom.
Oh my gosh, I don't make that
Actually,
kind of money to show up at the Kingdom. Well, who knows? I'll try my luck in Vegas. We'll see. But anyway,
One of these days, I'll go to the Kingdom, and I'll watch it there.
Hey man, I wish that for a lot of us. But then, first thing first, we got to get ourselves to an actual event domestically before we consider
do you think,
internationally.
Viewers, do you guys think the Trinidad guy's gonna make it? Green shirt guy's gonna make it? Smiley face guy's gonna make it? Think all these regulars are gonna
No
make
way,
it for
bro.
I wouldn't doubt green shirt guy because I don't know if I shared this with you guys. I've read stories that he's actually a real estate guy, so he's pretty well off apparently. And
Yeah,
that's
did
how
you
he
hear how
spends his
much he
money.
paid for his? Did you hear how much he paid for his WrestleMania 41 tickets? It's been over
No.
$100,000.
Did he? Wow.
Got
So
a
he got
special
it like that?
entrance. Yeah,
Only?
he
You got
got
it
a
like that.
special entrance, everything. Yeah,
Wow.
it's been $100,000.
Oh, that's right. He did get the special entrance. I do remember that.
That's so
yes.
cool.
Yes. That is correct.
Amateur.
But hey, man.
Just 100,000.
Just right. Only, yeah. Well, that's why he wearing green shirts when he goes to these events, right? We know where the money's
Wow.
going to.
Yeah.
No knock on his swag, but you know, at the end of the day, we can see where the money is being spent. But nonetheless, let's go to the next match. So we got a tag team match between the Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky. So Rhea Ripley, obviously a native to Australia, and I'm gonna assume that she's gonna get the biggest pop of the night. And who do you guys got? Who do you guys got? Jasper?
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay, let's go.
I'm calling the Kabuki Warriors on this one.
Ooh.
I know it's Rhea Ripley's hometown, but I'm calling the Kabuki Warriors. And I don't know why. I think it was when I was watching Raw yesterday. I don't know why, but it clicked in my head. I was like, oh, dang. Maybe this is the route they're going because they still have the whole Rhea and Iyo Sky feud thing, right? It's in the background right now, but it's there. And I think the Kabuki Warriors are going to win. And either one of two things are going to happen. Either something is going to happen between Rhea and Iyo during the match that causes them to lose, which then leads them into doing the program, which leads into whatever PLE is going to happen with that Rhea versus Iyo, and Rhea finally beating Iyo. So I think either that's going to happen, or I feel like Iyo might just pull a swerve on us and actually side with Asuka and Kyrie. That was just the feeling I got on Monday. I was like, dang, I think that's where it's going. So I feel like the Kabuki Warriors are gonna win this
Dub.
one. Yeah.
Eating dubs.
Oh,
Cuzzo.
oh. Look, okay, look.
No.
Hey, I didn't get to see the whole thing of Raw, but I did watch Kyrie and Iyo. Come on, Iron Man. I'm just say the way Kyrie was whooping ass, right? And the way Asuka, she wasn't ready for Asuka, bro. Asuka, you gotta be ready for her. She was in too. You sure Iyo doesn't want to get him back? This is her best chance. She got the hero over there with Rhea. This is your best chance. Somebody's gonna watch your back. Because when you're not ready for Asuka, hopefully she is. She got misted too. So they together right now in this one. Not this one is where they're going to break apart. They both got misted. Hey, no way. After that, what did you, Kyrie slammed the back of her head onto the mat from the outside. And then she did it again inside. And it was like, okay, so that's why I'm going to run with this premise. We're going with Team Rio. Let's go. Team Rio is gonna get their lick back on this one. I got to because they haven't been ready. If you're gonna be ready, it's because of now. She's gonna be ready. Asuka's gonna be ready for you. Look, this is your biggest chance right now to get her back. Cause dog, Asuka, man, you guys are jumping her like that. She's up. She got that one up on you automatic in the game. So this is your best chance to go pair up and try to get the Kabuki Warriors and go get that W. But if there is I did think of that. Like, not I didn't think of that, but family is important to Iyo. And there's a chance where she might just do it to her just to tie that right back in, dude. But I'm hoping Kabuki Warriors take the L. Rio takes the W. We're going to try this. They're going to break the hearts because there's a chance they could break the hearts over there in Australia and say, we don't care. We're going to get your girl packed out right now. Rhea, good dog. Oh, Lord. Hey, because they're sinister like that. They might not just give us the fairy tale ending like on that night. It's just been sometimes when we're thinking it's going to go that way. It's just, for me anyway, I'm thinking, right, hometown hero, biggest pop. You're gonna treat her like the queen she is, give her the W with Iyo, right? But I don't know. Because that's scary. See what I mean? That's scary too. Even the Bron thing. That's because I'm like, again, Roman, when he loses to that man, he loses bad. So in this case, Rhea losing too is gonna be bad. Hey, because Asuka, you've been on a one-up. You've been whooped. Hey, man, Asuka, way to fall him in line. Kyrie, wait, Lord, that's gonna be a fun one. Let's go, Team Rio, W.
Hey, before you guys give you guys predictions, I think we either probably at the end of the episode we need to write down everybody else's predictions so we can't have anybody doing false victory laps on our next podcast.
Okay.
And let's actually keep score. And
okay.
Well, my victory lap was it was legit. It was legit. I can wait. Dude, Ric Flair strutting on that stuff, man. I could do that.
Was that for WrestlePalooza?
I do.
Was that the one? WrestlePalooza?
So yeah, the WrestlePalooza. Yeah. But I also want to point out that WWE has a habit of making the hometown heroes lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
I just want to put that out there. So go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. All you.
Mm-hmm. Split right now. Split.
It makes sense. Rhea, hometown hero, going back to Australia, getting the win against these evil Kabuki Warriors. And by the way, the WWE is a great place for me to watch when Asuka is relevant. And Asuka is so relevant right now. She's doing a little centipede thing. She still looks good with the centipede thing. She just transforms her character all the time. She's the GOAT. She's one of the GOATs, right? And I was thinking, like, I'm not sure Australia, like WWE is gonna make Australia sad by giving Rhea a L. So I was like, I think they're gonna win, right? And develop some sort of storyline. But no, it's Kabuki Warriors. I ain't going against no Asuka. I ain't going against no Kyrie. You know what? Iyo, Rhea, you ain't ready. And guess what? Australia, you're going to be sad. Because what's going to happen is Asuka's gonna get so much heat from this, taking the win, giving you guys an L, making you look like Avatar characters with their mist. It's gonna be great. And this is an easy pick, man. Kabuki Warriors. Ain't no way I'm picking against Asuka. You guys are not ready for Asuka. And WWE, I know you're watching. Give Asuka the win. She needs the heat. She doesn't need the heat, but just massive heat if she gets the win. Thank you. Come again.
She can handle that too. Yeah. Yeah. She could press it. Yeah.
I will say that the massive heat will not be Asuka. I think the massive heat is going to be Iyo. I'm pulling for a turn. Because I think the whole situation where, like you said, Nick, Iyo and Asuka, obviously there's that whole tie, the story behind it. But, clearly we got the whole Iyo Rhea thing in the background, which eventually will come together at some point, right? Probably at Mania. Let's just hypothetically say that. Like, they're going to have their match where Rhea has never been Iyo. And one person's got to be the heel. At this point, Rhea's so over. She was just the heel being part of the Judgment Day. So it just makes too much sense, in my opinion, where Iyo realizes she can't turn against family. Family's always been there for her. And clearly her alliance with the Kabuki Warriors is more formidable than her alliance with Rhea. So at the end of the day, I do see her actually turning on Rhea and her drawing the massive heat here with Kabuki Warriors taking the win. That's how I look at this one. And at the same time, we got to remember too, it's like, I believe Crown Jewel is the last PLE, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they have too many damn PLEs lately, where we are having to build into Survivor Series, right? So there's a good chance that we could potentially have Iyo, Kabuki Warriors together at some point, again, as a team for Survivor Series with a Team Rhea, right? So that's kind of what I see it lining up to, and we'll see. But yeah, I think three of us are Kabuki Warriors, and Kazo,
Rio.
Team Rio.
Team Rio.
Isn't WWE gonna go to Japan right after Australia?
I think it's just a regular Super Show though. It's not like a PLE.
Okay.
Which I'm sure, like, you're a little bit upset, right? Did you see the fact that Julia was actually pulled from the card?
Oh,
I don't know. If
I
you
did
saw that.
not see that. I was nervous as hell because I saw Julia versus Asuka and I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? But then it was like Julia was like a manager or something like that. It was like Julia versus like Iyo or Kyrie. I was like, oh my goodness, don't make those two like fight each other. They're amazing.
yet.
Don't do that to me. No.
So what would you do, Jay? What would you
yeah.
do?
What would you have done?
Who would you
Watch.
cheer for?
Would you
I would
not
watch
watch?
it.
Who would you cheer for?
I
You'd
would
watch
watch
it?
Yeah.
Who would you be cheering for?
Both of them.
Yeah.
And who would you want to be the winner?
Both of them.
I ain't happening. Oh my
DQ,
gosh.
double DQ.
Oh my, double count out.
No,
Double count out.
They could just hug each other and say, yay!
Oh
that'd be
my
cool.
gosh.
Oh,
Boo.
there you go.
That's the worst take you ever provided on this podcast.
Hey, I ain't picking between them.
Maybe you're just lucky then that they pulled her off the card specifically. I guess she's just doing some cameos out that way, but it is kind of interesting that they would have.
I was not aware
they
pulled
did
her
not
from the
keep
card.
her on there. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. But
Maybe
nonetheless, I guess
maybe she'll be in the doing US.
no, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. She's just not part of the program. Like, well, she'll be part of the program from what I saw, but not like in a match from how I understood it. But
The
she
United
was
States
originally
champion. She's representing United States. Like,
So
she
you-
gotta be there.
you would have thought, she would at least be defending it out that way, being one of the bigger Japanese stars as well. if I'm not mistaken, Shinsuke is on the card too. So it's like,
Yes.
why not have Julia part of all that when you already got Asuka and Kyrie and all them, all the talent out that way, specifically from Japan. And I guess, talking about Japan, obviously one of the bigger names that has kind of like bounced around different promotions is going up against the Never Seen 17, about to retire in, was it 3 more matches from my understanding, the rest of this year. So
I think
John
it's
Cena versus
4.
AJ Styles, 4 more appearances we got with John Cena. So they I guess this match was kind of promoted online, John Cena putting it out there as giving the fans what they want kind of thing. So they put it together, and we're getting we're running it back basically. John Cena, AJ Styles. So what do you guys think about this match and who you guys got?
He already took an L to Brock Lesnar, so he ain't gonna take no more L's. And it's not like AJ Styles is somebody you need to build up. Like, he on his way out too, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, AJ Styles has also announced that he's retiring after this contract, I believe. So there's no need to build AJ Styles up. He does send the people happy because they're gonna be sad when Rhea loses. give him a give him a Cena win, and yeah. And what is cool though is that what I read is that, like, people really wanted AJ Styles to face Cena as one of his last matches, and they got what they wanted. So I'm not sure if they're just saying that or it actually happened. Like, people are requesting that, right? So it's cool that AJ Styles gets to work with Cena, and AJ Styles, that boy can move for his age. You know that. That guy's, man, he's forever young. He moves like, I ain't seen nobody his age move the way he does. Like, he's phenomenal. But he's gonna take a phenomenal loss.
I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I feel like AJ is gonna win this one. I can't really explain why I feel that way. I just feel like Cena is like,
Want to be different.
yeah. I just you know what? I that's kind of who I've been thinking about. I thought about this match a while ago, and I feel like Cena is just having fun at this point, especially with this match. It's just for fun now. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's nothing serious, and he's saying the fans want it. I can see Cena putting AJ over. So outside of just a gut feeling, I just think AJ is gonna win.
Hey, put it in my head to change my ideas before I go and spit my, like, because I agree with it. I was like, you can't let him get his butt whooped like Brock did to him in front of the kids and not give him a W. Man,
Yeah.
but it's true. Cena is over here handing out, like not handing it out, but he is willing to push somebody else at this moment, like having fun with it. And I just believe AJ too. Like, his little in ring, like, now he got a chance to talk and he expressed it's just gonna be a banger. Like, I kind of believe him, man, because those are, like, to all your points right now. They're on their way out and they're just gonna leave it all in the ring. So the real winners here should be us fans, right? But if I had to pick it gotta be Cena. Come on, you can't just let them take all those F5s and make these kids cry.
Yeah,
But
man.
again, that's what makes me believe that WWE is willing to do that type stuff. So Rhea might take a L because of stuff like that. Like, you just had the kids crying bad they're going viral for it, for God's sakes. Like, if you didn't see the PLE, you saw the kids crying about it. Like, that's wild. So, but I'm hoping Cena, but damn, this is one of those where it could go. You know what I mean? Either or, you're winning. Either or, you're winning. It's gonna be it's the fans. This one's for the fans. Yeah. The fans win.
So who did you pick?
All right, I've Cena because I can't. Cena gotta
Cena,
be.
okay.
You can't. Come on. WWE. But again, we're gonna see.
Okay. So we got 2 Cenas, 1 AJ. What is the actual um lifetime record between these two? Who's actually up
Two,
right now?
two to AJ, one to Cena.
Oh, then I think Cena's gonna even it out. I
Mhm.
think Cena's gonna even out. Because if I'm not mistaken, when I saw that Raw package on Monday, them hyping it up between the two, right? You had AJ kind of like the face of TNA, and then Cena as the face of WWE. Obviously, they culminated in the WWE having their matches. Really good matches, by the way. I don't know if everybody got a chance to see them all. I know Cena won the most recent one, right? It was at like one of the Royal Rumbles, and him winning the world title from AJ at that time. But yeah, I just think it's I'm gonna just have my expectations to enjoy this match. And I think because AJ does have 2 on Cena, I think Cena walks out with this one. And it's obviously not gonna hurt AJ and his momentum. I think the consensus here, like this is the match for the fans. And I don't know exactly if it was solely on the fans that really impacted the decision for WWE to go with this, but I also think maybe Cena had a play in it. It almost seems like at this point, and this is like, like not to go off on a tangent, but I know like some of us have been very critical of John Cena's retirement tour. And I kind of really thought about this, right? What if the intent of Cena really wasn't to have like these long-term stories? It was really just writing out the year, just having matches that he wants and really just enjoying the ride at this point. And I know it started off with the whole heel turn thing, which is, I think that also really does play into the fact that it got people talking. It got people interested that he is retiring, but this is also a Cena we've never seen like what 20 years in his career and finally turning heel. Like all those people that were like, oh, turn him heel, turn him heel. Well, now he's heel, and then like that created such a huge shock factor when it went down. But at the same time, I think he had only so many dates. How much could he have really dragged that whole situation out? At the same time, you could see how people weren't really as inclined to cheering for him. And that kind of reminded me of the whole thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin back then when they turned him heel. But nobody was really like buying it. They still cheered for him as a heel. So it was kind of like that kind of situation with the whole Cena thing. And at this point, he's just gonna go and do the things that makes him feel happy at this point. 4 more days, 4 more dates. Really, what kind of story can we build here? And I'm totally fine with him just going up against some of his best adversaries. We had the Brock
No,
Lesnar situation.
you know
Now we
what?
had the whole AJ Styles. So finishing out the year, I don't know who's gonna be the final opponent, but hey, I'm cool.
You know
So I
what
take Cena though.
happened, Jojo? You know what happened in SmackDown? I think the last week there was a ref situation that um Nia Jax something happened, right? Think what's the word for it? Botch, right? Botched. That's exactly what the WWE did with its John Cena's heel turn. Botched. Hell no, don't give it no passes and stuff like that. Y'all messed up when y'all
How
did
did
that
they
heel
botch
turn.
it? How
They
did they
botched
botch
that
it?
heel turn. That heel turn whack. That heel turn
What?
was whack. That heel turn,
Okay,
it got people
explain yourself.
talking. That it got it all. It got people talking, and then after that, flat. Nothing after that. It was flat. They botched it. It had so much potential, and
How
then
long
I
was it
get
gonna drag out though?
it doesn't matter. It was botched,
No,
man. And
no,
I think
I
I
think
think
that's
the
a fair
reason
question though. Like, how long was it gonna drag out? Like
the story
throughout
they
the end
told
of the
on it.
year?
No, the story they told about it was like it wasn't a good story. And I guess the thing is the X factor here is Travis Scott was supposed to play a big
The
part in
Rock,
it. Yeah, no, well, I think The Rock was filming and it was Travis Scott that was really gonna play the big part about this, right? And
but he also had that whole thing, right? That insinuated that the Elimination Chamber, him being involved with the whole like
yeah, but The Rock
signal
was
and all
already
that kind
telling
of
you
stuff.
like he was already saying like, hey, the final boss can come in whenever they wanted. So again, Travis Scott probably botched it or something like that. Like, but that storyline botched, and they had to pivot to this lame ass story they told with John Cena. And I think they're pivoting now to this retirement tour of John Cena now, the way because the heel turn was not done. It was flat to me. It was like
So
Austin's.
what would have been
It was like
a
It was
better
like
outcome for you?
Austin's. It would have been Austin. It's like Austin when he joined the Alliance, right? And he was some emotional guy. If that was the story, and that was a lame Austin turn too. So I don't know. They just, to me, that heel turn was flat. You got the initial pop for when he actually did turn on Cody Rhodes, but then after that, kind of flat, right? And that's just me. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know,
Yeah, I hear it, but at the same time, I was just like trying to find out what would have been the alternative, because let's kind of like go back to what I was saying about
whatever the
him.
alternative was, it should have been better than what we got.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what would have the alternative been? Because if you look at all of his opponents that he was against after he won the title against Cody, again, they were like his, best adversaries. Randy Orton, CM Punk. Who else did we have along the road? Obviously, Cody was back into the mix here. But it's like all of these guys, clearly were all baby faces as well. And it clearly made it interesting for them to run
It doesn't matter. The stories are flat.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
it's flat.
Again, I'm stating my opinion on it as far as how I looked at it. You only got 1 year with the dude. Like, how much can you really push for a long-term storytelling situation with one of the guys that is calling it quits at the end of the year? He's not carrying it into WrestleMania next year. He's done. Like, how much time are we going to put him on TV when he already had dates set that he wasn't going to appear every single week? Like, I don't know how much can we like expect out of somebody on a not so full time.
They got They got a team full of riders there. They failed.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't hear an alternative here.
They have a team full of riders that's on payroll. That's the story they came up with. Hey, you guys on payroll. Yeah, talking to you, creative. That's what y'all came up with. Yeah, nah.
Are you talking to Shane Helms and all the other guys in creative?
Yeah, I mean, they get all the respect of all that stuff. I understand this, but y'all dropped the ball on
that show.
This heel run,
right? What was that show? The reality show
on Unreal.
Unreal. They made it look good on Unreal. The way they put it together, they
pivoted that, right? Because the actual run was flat. So they gotta go. We gotta go behind the scenes and do all that stuff.
No, but I see from
I don't think it was that bad.
I don't know.
I don't think it was that bad. My only gripe.
There's a window. It was a short window. It's a tight window to be.
My only gripe with it.
That's my point.
Right.
Like, I think the window for his
they don't get a pass for me.
Year.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
You should have never let it.
How much can we really do? How much can we really do within a year?
Then why turn Rock heel? Why turn Cena heel? And
because
that was fan service.
That's clearly what everybody has been asking, right? For like
there's the problem with WWE lately, and I ain't trying to sound like no goddamn Karen. Your stories are running flat. That's what it is. Y'all messing up. Y'all messing up with our truth. Y'all killed that. You botched that too, because that shit was fire, and y'all dropped that. Wyatt 6. You dropped that. Wyatt 6, right? Hey, Wyatt 6 tag teams. They should have been main event stuff. Oh, Americano El Grande. What you doing, Americano El Grande? Penta. Should I keep going? Y'all dropping the ball with these things.
Which America El Grande? Which one?
Bailey. Say Bailey. Say
which
Bailey.
one?
Say Bailey. They be.
No, I like Bailey.
One?
I like the. The Bailey thing is cool.
Right,
the Bailey thing is
I don't know about that.
Right now,
I like the Bailey story.
She found her way back though. That's why I like that Bailey. But they fumbled her too. If I'm just saying, they fumbled it there too.
I don't know. That whole Bailey thing. I think they're having trouble communicating how she wants to present her character. I'm still kind of iffy on her. But I will say my only gripe about the John Cena heel turn was that they did Randy Orton's feud with him way too early in the in his heel turn. I wish they had done it later. That's my only gripe. My
Yeah, but
expectations.
know
in
you-
St. Louis,
oh, that's
I
what
think
you're
St.
saying.
Louis.
Yeah,
I think
my
St. Louis
expectations
was
were
like
lower.
wasn't St. like there was the PLE they did it was like,
Backlash.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
in Randy Orton's hometown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wish they had done it later in his heel turn. I felt like Randy was too big of a name to be fighting him that early into his heel turn. I felt like it should have came later. But other than that, my expectations were low for Cena's heel turn because, like you're saying, right? We don't have that much time. He didn't have that much dates, and I understand why people. There's a lot of people online that said his heel turn fell flat, and I get it. But it's just like look at how fast he burned through all those dates, and them trying to tell whatever story they told within those dates. If he had more dates, for sure, it would have. We probably could have had something way better. It made that.
That's what
It
I've
may,
been saying.
it may not have been everybody's cup of tea, but this is Cena's last year, dude. You know, and my expectations were not super skyrocket high. I'm just kind of my point of view is I'm just here kind of enjoying Cena for what he's doing. He gave the heel turn was fan service. Rock, you done fucked up AA Ron. That was a I'm just gonna say it. It was shitty. I wish you didn't play any role in it because then you brought in Travis Scott and Travis Scott, bro, that guy wasted our time and he wasted some of John Cena's dates. That was a BS call. You know,
Still
Cena
like his
could have done the
music
heel.
though. I like his music
Yeah,
still.
hey,
Though.
Travis Scott, hey, shout out your music.
Okay.
I know I'll be dissing you when you be jumping in the ring. I gotta give it to you. Jelly Roll had a better performance than you in the ring as a wrestler. But music wise, okay, Travis, you're dope. We LTS mess with your music.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and run us a theme song one time? You go ahead and collaborate with us right here. Right here. Hey, I know. Hey, I'm telling you, Travis, dude, we love your music. I know we be dissing you on that part, but you know why? You came in, you popped in, and you popped out. Jelly Roll went in there
Tell him.
and
Tell
got tabled. He got come on, man. He put in. I thought you were gonna do that.
He was only missing the Jelly Destroyer, bro. He was only missing the Jelly
exactly,
Destroyer.
dude. We don't even know
Yeah.
what your move
The
is,
Jelly Tunnel.
Travis. You know what I mean, Travis? We don't know your move. We know Jelly Roll's moves.
No, we know. We know what Travis Scott's move is. The dead fish, bro. It's called the dead fish.
No, well, if he wore his
Slam move, that's what he did.
if he wore his Cactus Jacks or whatever, his Nike shoes, I'm sure Big Bronson Reed would come and steal them things.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure
right.
Bronson, but then Big Bronson Reed, no offense, big boy, nonetheless, they didn't carry that much big boy sizes for Travis Scott's Cactus
for
Jack
real, they
apparel
didn't.
at
Legit,
WrestleMania.
legit.
Discriminated.
They didn't have any big boy shirts. Yeah.
Well,
I'll give him props for that. Actually, I appreciated the merch that he had. It seemed like better quality than most of the WWE stuff at that superstore. But yeah, it's clearly, this is a very debatable topic, but I think at the end of the day, I'm just at this point, like, I don't, what am I going to argue? I can't turn back the hands of time. It is what it is. We got 4 more dates. Like, I just want to appreciate the fact that he's putting his time in. Like I really want to take into consideration too. Like, this John Cena is such a busy guy, doing both WWE and also his, movies and all that good stuff.
So
Not
The
to
Rock.
mention all the travels, but then The Rock's The Rock, right? Like, he's, compared to how many times we've seen him on TV as opposed to Cena, he's clearly, put a lot of his dedication elsewhere right now. And it's fine. Do whatever you got to do. But yeah, it does upset people, and I'm clearly one of them, where it's like, yeah, you got intertwined with this whole story at first and then kind of like left it as is. Whether or not the control of, Travis Scott being involved was yours or somebody else's, clearly more on Travis Scott at the end of the day. I don't know how much the rumors really hold truth. But yeah, it's unfortunate, they had to pivot, like, why drag a story that's not going to actually occur at that point, so it was what it was. Like, people are going to feel a certain way. That's fine. That's totally fine. I just remind myself, it's only 1 fucking year. Like, a lot of these other superstars can't even get shit going on within 6 months. So let alone 1 year of Cena trying to get all of these like rivalries, all these matches under his belt before he calls it quits. I just can't imagine like what amount of time can be invested for each single one leading into the final date. So it's just one of those unfortunate things. Like it's a hard hand to be dealt with. At the same time, I'm sure it's him just making the most of whatever he's given at this point, whether or not he's calling the shots to an extent, but it is what it is. And you know, going back to this whole thing with him and AJ, I'm glad AJ is actually one of the last matches he's going to have, because he's had a good rivalry with AJ in such a short time frame when AJ had jumped onto the WWE train. So I think they're just gonna show out. You know, I think two of us calling Cena to AJ, or was it 3-1?
Oh, I got Cena.
It was
Another
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Well, what's up with
3-1?
what's up with the handicap matches tonight?
Yeah,
bro?
it's
What's
a
up with
lot
the
of
handicap
3-1s
matches
going
tonight?
on. Yes.
Yeah, man. You can handle it. You can handle it.
Let's go.
Otherwise,
Iron Man.
there are 2 more matches here. So we do actually have the world titles on the actually no, not world titles, but the crown jewel championships on the line for both male and females. So first thing first, we have the Raw Women's World Champion Stephanie Vacquer against SmackDown's WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. This being for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. So interesting matchup here. I don't think they've ever crossed paths, let alone in NXT, if I'm not mistaken. But who do you guys got? Steph or Tiff? Is it La
I'm going with-
Primera or Tiffy time?
I'm going with Stephanie Vacquer on this one. I think she stands to gain the most from this win. Tiffany's pretty good where she is. I don't think she has anything to gain from this. It'll look good for Stephanie to win this one, so I think Stephanie Vacquer is going to come out.
One for Steph. Who the rest?
Would it be crazy?
La Primera.
La Primera?
That's
Another
La
one?
Primera. It's gonna, yeah. She's gonna win. Why? She's the new champion. You have to give her some credibility. You let Tiffy Time beat her, you kill all her credibility. So, La Primera, like La Primera wins, but like what was I gonna say? Oh, what Nick was saying is that Tiffy Time's fine. She can take an L. She can eat an L because she hasn't lost for like so many days, right? She hasn't lost this whole year. So she can take this L, but you build up La Primera. And I think there's a movie that says La Primera lives. There you go. La Primera lives.
Hey, I want to go there
2
too,
for
right?
Steph.
No, I mean, I want to make it 3 for Steph, but for some reason, man, they like her. They like Tiffy Time. They like staying on Tiffy Time. They like running on Tiffy Time right now. Look at what happened to Jade. All this. We thought you know how many times we thought Jade was gonna get pushed over Tiffy, and then the girl just came on, Stephanie. So but to y'all points, I don't know if you could kill her credibility. She's too good. Stephanie Vacquer, she's too good. Even if you hand her the L, she's still. I mean, I want to say Stephanie Vacquer, but for some reason, man, I'm going to say on this one, WWE is still running on Tiffy Time. We're going to try it. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
No, I can see the Miss Moonsault already saying that.
Handicap match.
Come on.
But
Handicap
Come on,
match.
JoJo. JoJo,
Handicap
just
match.
stick with the theme.
Let's go.
Stick with the theme.
Sorry, Kazo,
JoJo,
you're
come
on your own on this one. Everybody gonna eat their own handicap match eventually.
Handicap
go.
match.
Let's go.
You're 3-on-1 here. I gotta go, Steph Vacquer,
Yeah.
or Vaquer, however you pronounce her last name. Yeah, no, she's just with her just winning the title not that long ago, a couple months ago. Yeah, you can't kill that. I think
Is it a month?
Tiffany. It doesn't feel like it's been a month, but it's only been that long. So
Shoot, I thought it was only like 2 weeks
crazy.
ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
like WrestlePalooza wasn't that long ago, if you think about it, right? So
No, it's less than a
yeah,
month.
it's
Because
just a,
September 20th was
yeah,
WrestlePalooza. It's less than a month.
yeah, yeah. It's not that long ago. It's too soon to kind of kill that momentum. Tiffany time, to her credit, she's been doing justice to that women's WWE championship on the SmackDown brand. And yeah, I can't even recall the last time she took an L. So,
She hasn't
for
lost
her
this
to
whole
take
year.
an L, yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, maybe it's Tiffany time to take an L.
Yeah, and her
I'm cool with
credibility
that.
is like it doesn't hurt her. She's won so many matches, it doesn't hurt her, and it just builds up Stephanie. So but WWE, but the right thing to do is to give Stephanie the dub here, but we don't know. But I'm still going with Stephanie Austin.
You think there's gonna be a clean win?
No.
Clean win? No
For
distraction?
Stephanie?
No
For
run-ins?
Stephanie, it'll be a clean win. For
I
Stephanie.
think it's going to be clean.
Yeah, for
I
Stephanie.
think it's going to be a clean win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can do one of those shake the hands thing afterwards. Yeah, unless you're gonna make Tiffy a heel.
Yeah, Tiffy, she's
Well,
gone.
Tiffany's
That'd be
already
interesting.
going in kind of the heel
Little,
on this
huh?
one.
A little bit.
But they're on separate brands too, right?
Yeah,
but it's
they
not
are.
really like it. When I'm seeing their promos, it's not really like it's just more of that.
Okay.
I'm better than you. I'm the champion. Blah blah blah. It's like it's so hard to tell a story when it's face versus face, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I can't see them letting Jade come in and interfere and
No, I
giving
don't think-
Tiffany.
I don't think
I
it's
can't see that because that's so predictable. Like
Yeah, you
it's
can't have
such an
run-ins in
obvious
all the
move.
matches, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's such an obvious move, and it's like it gets tiresome after a while. You know what I mean? We haven't
see
heard
that.
anything about Jade in a while, right?
Right. After she got her
Well,
face
there's also
busted.
Naya, right?
That's true.
Also Naya. So
Yeah, she got her face busted.
Yeah.
That
So
was
it could be
wild.
Naya too.
I was
Yeah.
kind of leaning more towards Naya
Oh,
Yeah. So somebody can.
as a
yeah.
run-in.
I still think it's
or
gonna be a
costing
clean win.
Tiffany
I
time.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be a clean win.
Just kind of throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I think they actually would be the match of the night, though.
Ooh,
I'll throw that out there. Just looking at the card, I think they'll probably steal the show.
let's go.
I'm kind of shooting
Tiffy
for them.
time.
Kabuki Warriors. Who's talking about, man? Kabuki
Rhea,
Warriors,
no.
Rhea and Iyo.
I gotta agree with Jay on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah,
something
dude.
too, guys. Yeah.
We gotta spread the love
Let's
everywhere
call
here.
that. Let's call
Yeah,
who's going to be the
them-
match.
Actually,
those
no.
are-
Hold up. Hold
At
up.
the end, though. At the
Hold
end.
up. Hold up. Maybe let's discuss. Let's discuss that at the end.
Yeah.
Because actually, no, I take that back. I want
be
to do
cool.
something else. But anyways, so
That'd
what
be
is
cool.
it? 3-1, 3-1 here.
3-1. 3-1.
Vaquer.
I might get 3-1 on the
And
next one. Hey, I
one
got like
Tiffy
3
time,
to
right?
1, like
Everybody
3
getting
for
triple
3 to
team
1.
tonight.
Like, I got 3 to 1s. Hold on. Going against the grade.
Oh, I think everybody almost got like a fair share here.
Yeah, almost won, but I got like 2 or 3 on me.
All right,
On the
but
next one, watch on the next one for sure.
oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
So on the men's side,
Uh-huh.
singles match for the WWE Crown Jewel Championship between SmackDown's undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes versus Raw's World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins. So I'm assuming this may be the main event of the night. So what do you guys see here? Who do you guys pick on winning?
Go ahead, Jasper. You want to throw your pick first, bro?
All right. So
You don't want to
Okay.
be handicapped here.
no, watch. Hey, because I've been watching this man be pressed and stressed about it throughout these weeks. I want to say Seth freaking Rollins. All because he's been stressed these whole few weeks. He's been pressed over Cody, and I want to say his greatest ability is to find a way to get the W, and he's gonna do it whether clean, fair, or not. Alone or with the Bron somehow, or with Becky. Like Becky too. I agree with you, Iron Man. Becky is top dog. Like she could wrestle, she could push you. I've never seen a wrestler like Nikki Bella miss a kick and still look cool because Becky sold the shit, like sold the moment. So Becky, dude, I want to say your husband is as brilliant as you are. So Seth freaking Rollins, I want to say so, man. You look so pressed, and you're selling me that you are gonna lose because he's all in your head. So I figure you're gonna put together some genius diabolical plan to just go and steal it, at least to go and go do or something to win it to where we're gonna go, whoa, crazy. Why? That's something like that. How do you do that? So I'm hoping that maximum ability. When I look at you at the video game, Seth Rollins, and I look at your stats, mastermind is at 10 or 99 or whatever that is. So I'm thinking you are going to do that. You're going to use the best of your abilities and get this W, man. I'm hoping because he got you pressed.
Seth freaking Rollins, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm,
Seth freaking
okay.
Rollins.
Well, good news for you, Jasper. You're definitely not getting triple teamed on this one because I'm in the same boat as you. I think the way they're building it up, they're planting the little seeds, giving the little nuggets for what's gonna happen down the road, right? Like about Paul Heyman questioning, saying that he'd have to question why he chose Seth over Roman, and while that might not happen in the immediate future, that's probably something that they're planning for later on down the line. Maybe when Breaker breaks away from the vision, or when something starts to happen, when the vision starts to eventually fall apart. Because they may just be pulling a swerve on us right now, giving us the feeling that vision's falling apart. Hold on, I just accidentally muted my mic. Can't even talk right now. Yeah.
Oh,
But I think they're giving us little tidbits of what is going to happen in the future, and I think they're doing that on purpose to make Seth feel like he's cornered, and that it gives Cody more of the edge. And we got to also keep in mind that Cody's already won the title once, right? For Crown Jewel.
If I'm not mistaken, he's like the defending one, right?
I don't think
He
he
won it
needs it
recently.
again. Yeah, I don't think he needs it again.
Against Randy
So-
Orton, right?
Right there. I don't think he needs it. Oh yeah,
Was
it
it
was
not the
against
case?
Randy Orton.
Or
Yeah.
no, was it that or King of the Ring? No, it was that, right?
No, I'm almost certain it was that one.
Crown Jewel.
But yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't need it again. So I think I think Seth's gonna win on this one.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I think the build for it with all the vignettes. I even recall that one promo where Heyman was kind of questioning the I guess the alliance between Cody and Randy, right? Where, how long is that gonna last? Can you really trust him, kind of thing? You should know him well enough that he's not to be trusted, kind of thing. So it almost feels like it's leading up to a Seth win here. And who knows? I think there could be a possibility where we see Randy Orton be involved here, setting up whatever future storyline between those two. But yeah, I think Seth is due for this win, not only because of like the record, I guess, right? Like he's 0-3 against Cody, and they put a lot of emphasis on that. And Seth has been kind of looked at as, I've always welcomed all these newcomers and pretty much make them look good. Never has there really been a point where he's actually gone over them and kind of put himself over, right? And I think this is a good opportunity. And like you said, Nick, the fact that Cody also had recently won, I believe this is just another way for them to kind of give Seth the nod, give him the win, make him, a lot more credible as the champion that he is, obviously. And it'll be interesting to see what happens, after this match, because, I'm just kind of like forecasting like how some of these main event guys are gonna eventually be, how should I say, incorporated into the next PLE Survivor Series, because at Survivor Series we know there's going to be war games. From my understanding, that's been advertised, and they haven't really announced who's going to be the teams. It almost feels like the Vision is going to be part of that match in some capacity, and who they go up against, not exactly sure. But maybe, let's just say this, maybe Cody doesn't end up losing because of Randy at this match. Maybe that feud actually starts at Survivor Series. Who knows, right? Maybe Cody and Randy eventually be on one team against the Vision at some point. Eventually, where Randy turns on him. So I think that's some alternatives to what we're looking at here. You good, Jay? We need your take.
Randy's gonna
Seth and send that Cody.
Randy's gonna help Seth win. I don't know if he's gonna join the Vision or whatever. You know, he ain't no Scarlet Witch, but it's they've been teasing it, right? It's like,
Cody, Randy.
yeah, they've been teasing it, right? And like Paul Heyman has been teasing it, so it's probably gonna happen in Australia. Get that pop for it. Heel turn for RKO, and it protects Cody, and Seth looks like a world beater, right? Gets more heat. So yeah, that's what I'm going for.
So I think the consensus here, right?
Consensus. Oh snap!
We got-
Yeah, no
this is the first one,
handicap.
right? All of us
First
went
one.
for
First
Seth.
one of the night.
Right. Okay. So I guess looking back at this whole thing, as we were talking, what's match of the night here?
Kabuki Warriors. It
Either-
has Asuka.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Jay's sticking with his Kabuki
Yeah.
Warriors.
No,
it might
it's
be
not.
the Seth thing.
Look, Asuka's there, primetime performer. Kyrie, high flyer. Iyo, genius of the sky, always puts on a banger. Rhea, the crowd favorite, it's gonna get the most pops. How can that not be the match of the night?
Stronger. Yeah. It just has it. It has all the
Unless
makings.
John Cena, AJ Styles put another one.
No, that's gonna be banging too. Cause the phenomenal
That's
one.
why I had to change it up.
Going.
I totally forgot about those two guys.
Yeah, those
I
guys
totally
too.
forgot about those two guys.
Yeah, that's
Excuse
hard.
my Filipino. My Filipino came out there a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the women have consistently put on like really good matches, PLE after PLE, and Rhea, Iyo, even Asuka, they just don't have bad matches when it comes down to like making it count. They don't have bad matches. I feel like they're gonna have the match of the night. I gotta agree with Jay on this one.
Kazo?
I was gonna go Seth, but then hey, is it
Potential main
easy?
event.
Yeah, Seth.
I
Yeah,
don't know if that's the main event, but might be.
but that
I
might
would
be the
expect
match.
it to be.
The match of the night that's gonna go. That is gonna make people go, "Whoa! Did y'all see that?" Hopefully, I'm banking on Seth. I mean,
And it's
Seth.
kind of interesting, right? I think if you think about how that match may end up being the last of the PLE, could we expect the Randy Orton to be kind of like the surprise, I guess, like to kind of end the night? I think it kind of like seems to be lining up that way, I would say.
So
I'm
do
with
you
it.
think?
At
do
least that's
do
how
you
we
think?
were looking
Do
at
you
it.
think Rhea and them start the event?
I thought about that too.
Ooh, that's
like
hard.
I would think they probably open up the night with Rhea because she is the hometown favorite. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And I don't know where they would place Roman and Bronson Reed, but yeah. Again, I'm just I'm just reading the matches off of like a WWE's site, so I don't know if this is the actual match order, the way we kind of spoke through it.
Whoever
It'd be hard
follows
to follow.
Yeah, whoever follows Rhea and them is gonna be tough. So that's why it's like you either have
But
them opening
I
match.
think it. I
It
think
might-
it's
it
good
might
that they
be.
have the opening match though, because I
Yeah.
think that'll set the tone
Mm.
for
Yeah.
how the PLE is gonna go.
As it should for any like type of PLE. We need to always have like the ones to kind of like get it going for everybody, right? So I think they'll be the perfect suitors for that. Maybe Roman and Bronson follow up as the second match, which is kind of
That's
odd
what
to
I'm
me
thinking.
too.
But then they open
Because,
up
Roman-
WrestlePalooza. They opened up WrestlePalooza.
They did. They did.
No, it was Brock and
No, yeah, it was Brock and Cena.
was Brock and Cena,
You're right.
the squash
You're
match.
right. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like
You're right.
well,
You're right.
I think we should just get past WrestlePalooza. That kind of left a sour taste in a lot of our mouths here. Hey, but nonetheless, I think we're in for not so bad PLE build. I guess like I'm gonna say honestly, like trying to adjust to this whole TKO WWE schedule. It's I have to say it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot happening almost every single month here. Not to steal Jay's words, but it's too many PLEs. And it does feel like one after another every single month, every weekend. But
And that's not even counting
it is what it is.
NXT stuff,
The weekly shows.
Well, and NXT's got
True.
like NXT's got some good storylines going on right now with that TNA Invasion thing. They renamed it. It's not Invasion anymore, but whatever it is.
Showdown.
Yeah, it's just that's a pretty good story. I'm kind of curious. It's just it's a lot of content out there, so you got to really be on it.
Absolutely. It is. And thank goodness for Cuzzo. Cuzzo's our MVP. Always doing our recaps, filling us in with all the, results for every show.
I tried,
Appreciate
man.
you, Cuzzo.
Hey, no. It's a
Been
collective
holding
effort.
it down for the boys, bro.
Hey,
Mhm.
man.
Holding it down for the boys.
Hey, y'all hold it up when I can't. So let's get it. We all good. It's a collective effort. It's all LTS. So thank y'all for tapping and tuning in. So keep rocking with us because we rock with y'all for real.
I guess with that, sounds like we got to wrap it up. So,
Hey,
so
that's
Cuzzo, why don't you? Yeah. Oh, are we running it back?
no, we gonna wrap
We're
it
an hour
up,
deep. I
man.
think we're good.
Hey,
We're good.
tap into the next one. Subscribe and like. We'll see y'all at the
Appreciate it.
PLEs
I
and
ain't
all
forget
that.
about you, Julia. We love you too. Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't.
Soul Ruka,
Soul
the Stephanie
But
Vacquers.
hey,
Girl,
man,
you
Soul
doing your thing, girl.
Ruka main event. I'm liking it.
Yeah, let's go.
She
You
was.
do your thing, Soul.
I would love to see her as
Snatching 'em.
I would love to see her as a heel. I think she'd be a good heel.
Dude, they about to. They're hinting that right now,
I
man.
like
They're
it.
hinting. Oh my lord, dog. They're
Mhm.
hinting that, dude. She finna catch a spear. Look, she's with dog. Oh my god. Hey, I can't wait till y'all break up. You the only thing in the way of me and Soul Ruka right now. You sorry? I'm pushing for that. I'm not even lying to you. I'm pushing for that. I'm
and
still.
Tyler Bate. And Tyler
Yeah.
Bate, right?
Yeah, girl.
That's who she was. That's
Who's
who she
him?
would, right?
What's his name? Oh, him.
No,
Tyler Bate.
That was
Yeah,
that was
he's
AI. Bro. That was AI.
Americana El
That was
Grande.
The
Oh,
other
my
El
Lord.
Grande.
Grande Americana.
Lord. Hey, he doesn't understand that we're still with Zarya in the way. Me and him is still down. Like we need to get her out the way.
That's the fridge that protects the snack.
No, for real.
Mhm. Well
said.
Offensive lineman.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again. I appreciate y'all. It's I'll say this right now. Like, we've had those technical difficulties. I'm hoping this one doesn't end up being that way. Hopefully third time is a charm. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah,
Again, thank you again for all our subscribers, followers, all the good people that continue to follow us on our social media platforms.
Yeah,
Appreciate
let us
y'all.
know what you think will be the match of the night in the comments.
Yeah. Leave
Continue
it in the
to
comments.
comment, engage. Let's go. We
Heck
got
yeah.
you guys. We're all here for y'all. And
All
thank
that.
you again. We out.
All that.